Hey everybody, we're playing Yuligans. Christmas is coming. Not the dirty...
Well,
hello.
No, because
Add
Christmas
player.
already happened.
Add player. There we go.
It's Christmas
Okay.
today.
It's for, all of us are currently gathered around
Wait,
Keith
hold
holding
on.
the controller.
Start game.
Wait.
Player
Hold
1,
on.
select your elf. What's holding on? What's going on?
Okay, no, never mind. It's probably fine. But just... is it going to ask for 4 different controllers now? I certainly hope not, but...
Probably
No, it's
not,
all one
because it's letting
controller.
my mouse
Keith
do
controls
things.
everything. We just make the
Yeah,
decision.
Keith controls all. We're
Which
fine.
elf? Who wants to be player 1? And what elf would they like to be?
You should
You
be
know what?
player 1.
Okay, I'll be this smiley man.
Okay.
I'll grab 2.
I...
Why not?
Okay.
Right.
No, go ahead.
I'll grab the guy second to the left.
Boom. All right, Brian.
Can I be the third?
All right.
And that looks just like Bird, so it
who
works
would
out
you
great.
like to play
Yeah.
as Bird? All right, everyone remember your characters because I won't. It's the beginning
It's
of November. No, it's not. Christmas is practically
It's
here.
beginning of
Jesus,
November.
it's
Christmas
what is this?
We
Some-
should have played this in November.
Yeah,
what is this?
we're
The
fucking
United
late.
States? Wow, November just started. It's basically Christmas.
Oh, man.
Up at the
No, the
North
same thing
Pole,
happens
winter comes early, and we're all just working up from our 1 year long nap. No, it's 10 months. How dare you? I can math.
The
Unless you got-
time works differently.
Unless
okay?
unless the fucking North Pole has bonus months. With only 8 weeks till the big night, you could have been. You don't spend all year working on our lovely
Yes.
Christmas presents.
7 billion Christmas presents, and it's all done in 8
Yeah,
weeks.
8 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no big deal.
I mean, I imagine.
Haven't you
it's-
seen that document? Haven't you
probably
seen that
less than 8
documentary,
weeks.
Elf?
It's probably last
Oh,
yeah.
couple weeks.
Well,
is
yeah,
probably
it's probably
just
like 8
shipping and
hours of
handling.
productivity a day.
Elf is it's just like real life, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 80 out. So 8 weeks, 10 hours a day.
We will be ready. or will we be ready? Right? Oh, it's a question. Or will there be another year without Santa Claus? I went to like Yog mode for a second.
Wait, another?
There's only 8 weeks. We will be
Wait.
ready.
Another year without a Santa Claus. What does that imply?
Maybe he's died
It's fucking
of
mysteries.
death.
You got to play the game to know.
There's 8 places to pick from. The Soda Jerk.
the soda jerk.
Museum of Christmas. That doesn't sound productive. The Elves Workshop. The Abominable Woods. Klaus's Kitchen. Santa's Workshop, which
There
is
you
different
go.
from the Elves Workshop. Elf Gym. I'm gonna get jacked. I'm gonna train cardio because I don't want
Whoa,
to.
what are the
Oh, you're gonna be a
stats?
cardio
Jolly,
bro?
Look at
speedy,
me.
strong, creative, and gumdrops.
That's
is-
probably magic, I bet.
This is
Wow.
extremely Yog. It even has the 2 options when you get to the place.
Uh-huh.
This is great.
These are our
is
stats. Okay,
absolutely
Christmas Eve will
wonderful.
need you in peak condition. You spend the week making your hands and feet go fast.
The entire
Way
week.
past
Whoa.
cool. You gain 3
You gain
speedy.
3 speedy.
Oh my god.
Don't take it all at once.
right.
All right.
Beauty two shoes.
Goody Two Shoes stands next to the gym's bulletin board, tapping a foot and trying to flag down anyone that makes eye contact.
You looking at me,
Please,
motherfucker?
Goody please, describing her cycling class that promises to make your mind as quick as it does your legs. You look over the flyer she's posted only to realize it costs 4 gumdrops to take the class.
Oh, it's currency.
It's money. I'm fucked. No wonder there's a lack of interest. Pff, pshaw.
See, this sucks because I don't have any gumdrops. I invested everything in NFTs.
I'm gonna create my
Oh,
own
no,
class.
man.
Fuck you. I'm gonna in the marketplace ideas. I'm going to defeat you in the wild. Inscribed by Goody's entrepreneurship, I decided to take her down. You head home trying to think of things you could teach cheaply at the gym. After
There's nothing
several-
more Christmassy than the spirit of anarcho-capitalism, Keith.
After several creative ideas, you land on blowing bubbles.
You immediately call Bubbles and ask if they're into it.
It's all about
no.
breath control, you figure. The other gym goers don't figure the same. As you
Oops.
stand there begging for students, you see Goody's class filling up in one of the side rooms. Your pride throbs in
throbs
agony.
In agony.
Oh my.
My throbbing
no.
pride. Behold
Oh,
my
God.
throbbing pride.
Well, you're
I
not
don't like
killing
this
us
game.
today.
It blows bubbles.
All right, thank you so much for coming out. We're just gonna go ahead and end things right now.
Your pride throbs in agony as you shuffle home for the night. You lose 2 jolly. I can lose 0.
I guess. Okay.
Wow, that
let's
didn't
see
go
here.
very well for you.
No. I gained 3 speedy though.
Let's see
Yeah,
what kind of
boy.
mayhem I can get to in the kitchen.
There it is. You can bake or taste test.
Hmm.
You can eat or anti-eat.
What's anti-eat?
Baking it is. You spent the week baking goodies.
Goodies.
But you spent the week baking goody two shoes. Oh my god!
Oh, no.
What
That's
a curve!
fucking some revenge.
Elf cannibalism.
I mean,
She should
you
have
put them up
She
to
should have
it?
left a trail so she could get back home.
I don't think that helps when it's all like all the houses are next to each other.
That's
Some will go to the
true.
elves as they get back into the swing of things. Some will be saved for the midwinter feast. Stale cookies, great. And some will you'll keep for yourself. You gain 1 speedy, 1 creative, and are paid 1 gumdrop, which is
Oh,
trash. That's only a 1/4 of a workout class, which you will need after the gumdrop or after the cookies. Looking over a batch of cookies, Mrs. Claus just finished baking when the doorway starts to shake. With a snore to match his trademark laugh, Santa slowly shuffles into the room. He's sleepwalking and headed right for the fresh cookies.
Oh, God.
Push him into
Yeah.
the oven.
let's draw him away.
You're gonna hide cookies from Santa? What the fuck?
No,
That would
I'm
be
not
awful.
trying to hide him.
You attempt to
That's
shout
cruel.
at Santa to wake him up. He recoils, grabs several of the cookies, and shoves them into his mouth.
Oh my god.
Oh,
what
Santa. No.
a- No.
After
No!
much of the tray is gone, he leaves, grumbling about a stomachache. Santa, no.
I-
So
This is,
All right.
that is one of the weirdest depictions of Santa.
This
these
is
are mostly
weird.
failures at this point.
I
What the?
would like to go to the Elves Workshop.
Oop.
I'm gonna actually get some work done.
Coward.
Wow, that was passive aggressive.
Well, you losers are just out there teaching people how to blow bubbles. So
No,
Yeah,
I
someone
was,
didn't
even teach
I was
anyone.
distinctly not teaching anyone how to
true,
blow
true.
bubbles.
Make toys. Let's keep it uncomplicated for week 1.
You spend the entire week inside the workshop, hammering away at toys with your fellow elves on the assembly line. Nothing more
Santa
charming
pays 3 cents a
jolly.
week.
than assembly lines. Don't
need an
forget to
elf
whistle
union.
while you work, but never take a bathroom break. You gain 1 jolly, 1 speed, and are paid 1 gumdrop, minimum
Hang on,
wage.
Well,
Should I-
hey, you could.
Can I now take a moment to go into the pre-approved Amazon Zen phone booth, whatever it is?
Hey, you know what?
Self-care.
You're the only one out of the 4 of us so far to take a crack at the 12.5 million toys you need to make every single hour to make 7 million toys.
Well, I hope he did a good job.
Look, see, I've gotten 1 done in the past week. We'll get there.
Yeah.
On what earth are 7 billion people getting toys?
I don't know. That's just.
First of all, there's adults. Second of all, poor children don't get toys, Effie.
I mean, there's toys for adults too.
If we're not making
That's a
sex
di-
toys
that's
in-
a different story.
Santa.
Okay, wait, whoa, good
I
news.
think
just Googled
Adam
it.
and Eve distinctly prefer a warmer climate.
Listen, I have very good news.
Sex.
I just Googled it. There's only 2.2 billion children. So that cuts
Okay,
down our work
2.
down
Yeah.
significantly.
All right. Hold on. 2.2 billion. All right.
we don't do
Christmas
the math.
time is here.
It's just another day at the
Another
workshop when a
day in
commotion
the
breaks out in the
workshop.
quality assurance office, of course.
Oh, God.
A stuffed duck flies past your head as you go to investigate.
investigate.
This is gonna hurt everyone's heads to listen to. You wanna keep
Growling as it lands on the floor behind you. Go, Keith.
as you round the corner, it
I'm not
becomes
gonna
clear.
say it at the same time. I've never done that before.
Trying to do demon speak.
Someone
He
mixed
spoke,
up all
but
the
2 voices
shoot.
came out. Someone mixed up all the squeakers and the toys.
Oh no!
Oh, I can't afford this. Okay, find the culprit.
Yeah.
Wow.
What I look like I'm made of
Toys
gumdrops.
Didn't realize Brian was a cop. You may not be
Yeah.
able to fix the issue, but you can find the whodunit.
Gonna bring him to justice.
You backtrack your way through the closest squeaker stuffing line and began demanding answers from the forewoman.
Hang on, let me go get my Glock.
She's equally as
How
confused
many
as you.
women?
And your yelling only worsens the chaos. At the end of the day, no one knows who to blame, and the toys are taken to the misfit pile underneath Santa's workshop. Oh, the Isle of the Misfit Toys. Remember how they all were like horribly disfigured, and the other one's like, I'm an elephant with spots. Waka waka.
I don't remember that.
There's like one toy where there's literally nothing wrong
I
with
don't even
it.
remember what that's from.
I already had I had a 0 in creative anyway, so
Yeah.
that didn't work out
Well,
too
I
bad.
lost
Okay.
more points I couldn't lose than you, so
All right, now
you're
it's
not even
Bird's
the
turn.
best at losing.
All right, Keith, which one do you think I'm gonna go to?
The one called Jerk.
Yeah.
To the bar.
Drink.
This is the bar. Oh my
Oh my
god.
God, he's gonna turn into the town hooker.
Yes.
You spend the week warming your signature stool at the end of the counter in the soda jerk,
Everyone knows my
isn't
stool.
doing anything.
Everyone
Have a
knows
signature
my
stool.
stool.
downing one sugary beverage after another. You gain 2 speedy and 1 jolly. You've
Oh, are
seen the
you
fly.
getting faster from this? All you did all week was
He's
sit there and
specifically
drink
not
milkshakes.
fasting. You had seen the flyers around the pole. It comes as no surprise when the soda jerk is packed today for milkshake chugging contest. That
Oh,
sounds
this is what you spent your
dangerous
life preparing
and
for.
ill-advised. That's what dessert's for, rushing. The prize, 5 of the plumpest gumdrops you've ever seen. Well, I don't think that
Oh,
changes their
actually,
monetary
so-
value.
So if you drink all of the milkshakes, your prize is more sugar.
Well,
Excellent.
it's money sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar. Oh yeah, that's true.
Here come the sugar police. Not many have the endurance to withstand the inevitable brain freeze. Even that's why are you turning dessert into pain? Even if you don't want to join, it'll be a sight to see others try.
Do it.
I don't think I'm strong enough to participate. But I don't want to watch other people have something and me not have that thing. That's a torture I wouldn't wish on anybody.
I'd rather fail on stage
Participate.
than watch somebody else succeed.
Yes, participate.
You excitedly enter the preliminaries and get in line. It's not long before you're given your shot, with several other faces you don't recognize, which is weird because none of you ever leave this place. A bell rings and everyone raises their milkshakes. You recall the shake touching the back of your throat, and little else as the freeze took hold.
No.
Your body was too meek to withstand the intense cold. We're having a hard
What have you been
opening
doing all
day.
week?
We're having a brutal opening week.
Yeah, we're all getting our asses kicked.
Yeah.
Your thoughts struggle to get back up to speed, even days
No,
later.
don't take away my speedy. Oh, okay,
you
we're
lose
good.
2 creative.
Okay.
Let's not forget the midwinter
Oh,
feast.
let's not. Okay.
Once Santa is awake, he's going to be terribly hungry.
I thought that was gonna say Santa will be terribly hungover.
I knew
mean,
Santa was a
that's
bear, but I
probably
didn't know he
the
was
case,
also a bear.
Ha, ha, ha.
Milk and cookies alone won't do. My god. We don't actually know how to succeed at this game yet, so that's part of the
Nope.
fun surprise. I'm gonna
Well,
go into the
that's
woods and
extra fun.
hunt like I usually do. I can only feast or taunt. There's no hunting wild critters and then getting attacked by a werewolf in this one.
Taunting is
Taunt
close enough.
Snowkin. Am I gonna rip all of his teeth out and become a dentist?
Why are you such a jerk here?
You spend the week in the woods playing pranks
Yeah,
on
he
the
didn't go to the
Snowkin.
soda jerk.
Are there gonna be any toys for the
You dart
kids ever?
No. Not unless I skin the Snowkin. You dart between trees, letting those loose snowballs and odd sounds. Oh, letting loose snowballs, as in
Yeah.
throwing them. That's not very nice. You gain 2 naughty. That's a.
Oh,
We
there's a
have
karma
we
system.
have an alignment
Oh
chart.
no.
Oh no!
Oh man,
This is
Keith
so
just
much
took
more.
a step into chaotic asshole.
This is
Yeah.
so much more complicated. No wonder it's twice as many like rounds as the Og.
That explains
In
a lot.
one speedy, because that's 4 weeks.
You're-
This, I think, or
you're
5
a
weeks. This
fast
is
jerk.
8. Yeah, I'm a fat. I'm role playing Sonic.
Yeah.
A cold
Sonic's
breeze
not a
drifts
jerk,
into your
he's cool.
bones as he's horrible. As you get closer to the thicket on the outskirts of the woods, Reaching the tree line, you make your way in and see Jack Frost, of shipping fame, blowing with all his might on a gorgeous fir tree.
Now, is this the, like, nice version of Jack Frost or the terrifying monster version of Jack
We'll
Frost?
find out.
I assume it's the one that they ship with Merida. Oh wait, they ship it. No, not Merida. It's Hiccup and Merida, and then Jack Frost and Elsa. There it is, Elsa. I did it. I figured it out. He explains that an ice tree would be perfect for the frozen lake. Just then, you hear the Snowkin coming. Is that Jack Frost? Not again. I can turn him in.
Yes.
Or make a distraction. Fuck you, Jack. No honor. Realizing that this is their woods, you shout out, "He's over here!" 3 angry Snowkin march into the thicket and glare at Jack, partway through freezing the tree. "Be gone, Frost Imp," the short snow person in the back bellows. Jack pouts and shoots you a disappointed look as he is escorted out of the Abominable Woods. One of the Snowkin tosses you a gumdrop as they leave. You're paid 1 gumdrop. Wow. Everyone hates me, but I made $1.
Oh, this is Bird now. I guess it randomizes each turn.
It's our
changed
speedy
it.
stat.
Oh.
Like one of the competitive parts of the game.
Well, I
'cause
guess
in the
we
Yog,
gotta
you
go to
could-
the elf gym
I always
and
remember
train
that
up my
in the,
strength so I can go back to the soda jerk by the end of this and fucking win.
Oh no. I remember speed being kind of important because in the Yog you can literally destroy some of the locations.
Yeah. Strength.
Strength.
Yep.
Christmas isn't Christmas
Am I
without
gonna
some heavy
work
lifting.
out or just flex? That's not lifting.
I lift my spirits. You spend the week picking up heavy presents and putting them down. You gain 3 strong.
So congrats, you worked at UPS for the week.
A tapping
Yeah,
at the
apparently.
back door draws your attention. Vixen and Cupid stand with bright smiles next to the no reindeer sign. Why is there a no reindeer allowed sign?
Oh, shoot.
Do the reindeer have
Christmas
separate
racism.
drinking fountains? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
seriously.
Aww.
You gotta get us in. We just want the exercise. What the fuck? Why aren't they allowed
What the
in?
hell is this?
What?
So I can dress them up, or I can attempt to lobby the North Pole Congress.
I just realized you're surrounded by
to-
hands clapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's a
kind of
lot.
weird.
One pair has mittens on, which is extremely funny.
I guess I'm going to petition our snow elders to repeal the no reindeer rule.
You gained 1 lobbyist. You stroll up to the front desk and give the staff a wink before protesting the lack of the reindeer.
What?
The staff look at you for a moment, then thank you for the feedback. You shoot back to your routine. You lose 1 jaw.
Oh, fuck you.
What? I don't even know. Okay.
You just lost innocence. You realize that there is no change under liberalism.
Oof.
If you work with the system, they only ignore you and then co-opt
This is
your
Effie's
efforts.
turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking on which one to go to. Do I want to go back to the kitchen again and just continue working on what I'm good at? Or do I want to go somewhere else? Let's go to the Krampus's shack and see what happens there. Why not?
Oh, there it is. That's where shit goes down. I assume Krampus is the antagonist again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In this kind of setting.
Who they let
Dog.
live in town for some reason.
Let's play the goody two shoes. Let's go with the suede.
Nerd.
He's not wearing any pants. Even if Krampus just wants to make the world a nicer place, he's certainly not making Christmas any nicer. You spend the
What?
week trying to convince Krampus to leave the naughty and nice list alone. You gain 2 jolly and 1 creative. A snow flurry blows as you stroll along the next to Krampus's shack one afternoon. An odd sound is muffled in the falling snow. You focus in and listen until an oversized snowflake catches your eye. That noise couldn't be shouting, could it? You strain your ears until you're sure of what you hear. We're here, we're here! A gust of wind grabs hold of a snowflake and thrusts it up towards Krampus's chimney! The voices grow fainter as the snowflake is flung to its certain doom. You must save these tiny people! What?
Huh.
Snowflake, I guess? It's...
With some difficulty, you rush after the snowflake. Even with the wind at your back, it seems ever out of reach. After another gust, you lose sight of the snowflake as it shot up towards the chimney. Did it go in? You look around a few moments longer, but don't hear or see anything. Discouraged, you head home. The sound was probably just the wind anyway. You lose 1 jolly.
Oh,
You gain 1 speedy, because you did a little joggy.
This game is weirdly kicking our ass.
Yeah.
It's also weirdly bleak at times.
Everything's the snowflake people just went down a probably live chimney and just
I want to check out the Museum
Gone.
of Christmas. Let's do some research.
a laptop and everything.
wow.
You spend the week delving into Christmas's history, discovering long-forgotten family traditions. You gain 1 nice, 1 creative, and were paid 1 gumdrop.
I got
guess-
paid for this? Cool.
I guess you shared your
Apparently.
research or something.
No.
You
yeah.
passed the curtains and read rope of the weekend's special exhibit still under construction. The ghost of Christmas presents, wispy hand, falls onto your shoulder as you walk by.
The Ghost of
putting-
Christmas Present was a
Ew.
huge fat guy. He wasn't wispy.
They're putting the
Why is he
finishing...
inappropriately touching you? Why are you
Was
doing research?
because the Christmas present was the guy with the red hair, right? In Muppets.
Yeah, he was the huge
Yeah.
fat guy. Christmas Past was the
He's the only one that's
wispy
not scary.
parody. And Christmas Future was just
It was just death. He doesn't speak. They're putting the finishing touches on the Christmas of Today exhibit and would like some advice. You're brought behind the curtains and treated to a scene of a family around a Christmas tree. The parents sit excitedly on the couch watching their 3 children, one sitting alone opening a gift while the other 2 push each other around in a toy car. Is this family? Present asks.
uh,
Show
What are these
family
choices?
You could destroy his innocence.
nah, let's just revel in the feeling. I'm feeling jolly.
You say nothing. Let the warmth take hold.
This guy's gonna steal my wallet, isn't he?
You can't help but smile as the family comes to life in your mind. Turning, you nod. The ghost of Christmas present thanks you and takes you back out of the exhibit. You just like it's like, is this family? Ohana means family. Your feet barely seem to touch the ground as you head home for the day. Too jolly! Wow.
Was that the first time any of us has been successful at anything?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I was pretty successful in picking on that guy and then turning in Jack Frost.
That's true.
I don't know what I was succeeding at, but I did it. Father Christmas and Mother Earth come for the feast every year and stay for a few weeks after. They're so proud of their son and what he does for all the good children of the world. Santa doesn't always see that, though. We need him at his jolliest for the sleigh ride. I know how to make him jolly. I should bring his friend Krampus over.
Oh no, because you're evil.
Sweating. Deep down, you know Krampus is only trying to make the world a nicer place.
Is this an It's Always Sunny reference? It is.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh,
It's a recreation of the Pepe Sylvia
It looks
scene.
like a little bit like Pepe Sylvia.
Yeah.
You spend the week trying to help him find the naughty and nice list. You gain 1 nice, 1 strong, and 1 creative. No! I thought Krampus was the path to evil. Krampus shows you one of his most prized possessions, a gleaming gold box. It has a human head inside. He refuses to tell you the contents, only that he believed it to be the source of all things naughty. Late the next afternoon, you find yourself strolling past Krampus's shack when the very same box catches your eye, gleaming in the twilight. There we go.
Aww.
The source of all things naughty. It's just a box. Open the box.
Open it.
Open it.
Yeah,
open it.
okay,
Open
A
good.
black cloud erupts from the box as you begin
Christ.
lifting the lid. A menacing laugh fills your ears. It's filled entirely with Krampus Rule 34. The cloud lingers over the top of you for a moment before shooting into the sky. What have you done? You hear Krampus gasp behind you, a difficult way to speak. In anger, he berates you for being the naughtiest elf to ever exist before kicking you out. The next morning, the sky is a little darker, and a wall has been erected around the shack.
You blew up the shack.
There doesn't appear to be a way back in.
You
gain
fucker.
4 naughty.
Oh my God, Keith.
Yeah, Krampus'
Okay, now
shack is
good
Krampus'
gone.
job.
shack is
Now
gonna be
nobody
locked
can-
forever.
Yep, so
Nobody
the
can be friends with Krampus.
So location removing is also here from Yogg.
God damn it. They were going
It's
back
made
to
by
the
the same
gym.
people.
No.
Okay.
It's just incredibly direct. It's like when you see a game where you're
Yeah.
like, are you sure you can make a game this much like Slay the Spire?
I mean, is it from
Going
the
to
same
the gym.
developer or is it from a different developer?
That's why I just said
Yeah.
that we just had this question and answer.
Jim.
Jim. Who the fuck is Jim?
Strength. Strong.
Christmas isn't Christmas without some heavy lifting. You spend the week picking up heavy presents and putting them down. You gain 3 strong. Next to a marshmallow climbing wall, someone has stacked a Christmas tree-sized mound of boxes. With a shout, Krampus runs past you, launches off a side wall, and lands halfway up the marshmallows. Using just his arms, he grapples himself to the other side of the climbing wall and throws himself onto the box structure.
What the fuck is happening?
What a man. He lands perfectly on his hooves and turns to you, his hands outstretched. Parkour.
Parkour. Narcore.
Wow.
Parkour.
Parkour. Being quite a bit shorter than Krampus, you can't quite get the height he does, but you do give it your all. It's all about momentum and control. After several attempts, you kick off from the sidewall onto the marshmallows. Soon enough, you're trying moves of your own. Gain 1 speed.
That's awesome.
Gain a little bit of bonus on top of your previous
Krampus
actions.
seems like an alright guy.
Yeah, I should influence him more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Just
really
overdo
that
Shaq
just-
more.
that just means my-
wait, we can't.
It just means my job isn't done.
Jackass.
Okay, so it's me now.
Yeah.
Okay, it's weird that it's shuffling it around.
Well, because he automatically goes to wherever my mouse is at the time.
Oh, okay. Let's go with the museum, and let's do some research. Need some creative.
Own your mind.
You don't own a laptop.
You spend the week delving into Christmas's history, discovering long-forgotten family traditions. You gain 1 nice, 1 creative, and are paid 1 gumdrop. You hear a call for help coming from the first Christmas snow exhibit. As you make your way through the halls, a faint laugh passes behind you. Rounding the corner, you can see the ghost of Christmas past struggling to keep the door to the exhibit closed. It would seem the snowmaker has gone berserk and is pumping out an endless stream of fresh powder. You begin moving to stop the snowmaker when a black cloud surrounds you and a familiar laugh fills your ears. You could crank the machine to deck the halls with snow.
Damn it, Krampus.
Phrasing.
I'm cranking it.
You're just gonna crank it. You just
Hit it.
You make your way to the back entrance of the exhibit where the snowmaker is set up. There's just enough of a path through the mounds of powder to make it to the machine. You push it to its limits with a torrent of snow increases. You run through the back entrance as powder starts pouring out behind you. When you're far enough away, a black cloud disappears into the halls, leaving you with a maniacal laugh. Pretty sure you just destroyed the museum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scamper out of the
did.
museum as you see the snow starting to come down the hallway behind you. You gain 2 naughty. Oh, it's not dead.
okay,
it's
it's
not
good.
gone.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna explode.
alright.
Yeah, let's go to Santa's workshop. I don't think we've even been there yet. Oh no.
Latest new toys. Oh no.
I'ma set it straight this
Sabotage?
Watergate.
Let's play test. I'll be nice. I got the niceness going for me.
Thumbs up. You spend the week testing out the toys Santa invented last year. Do your best to make sure nothing is wrong with them. How does he invent anything when he sleeps the entire year? You get 2 jolly and are paid 1 gumdrop. The
I am
sound
the
of
jolliest motherfucker.
yeah, it's a bit much actually. Everyone's getting tired of it. The sound of disuniform marching and chanting echoes from the basement of the workshop.
Oh god.
Below is where the defective toys are
Yes!
kept.
The defective toys are rising up.
Here, Santa can lovingly fix the mistakes of the past and make the toys whole again.
Oh god.
However, Santa's very busy and it takes time for him to get around to helping. Some toys blame Santa for their defects. Why, God?
This is so fucking weird.
And now they plan on wreaking havoc across the North Pole.
What? Who
You
wrote
can't-
that
you
line?
can't let them
What is
escape.
this?
Aw, I was hoping I could help them. I wanted to become
No,
the
no
new-
revolution. Just kill him.
I wanted to help them overthrow Santa.
Yeah.
Find something in the workshop that's just vague enough to be successful.
You shut the door to the basement. Your eyes dart around the workshop.
Solve that.
It takes a moment or two, but then they, whoop, out of sight, out of mind. But they catch your eye. The forever rolling marbles. You grab the bag containing all the experimental marbles. Swing open the door. No! And loose the contents of the bag onto the stairs. The marbles
I went
knock
home alone
over a
on
wave
them.
of the toys, but they'll fall and are soon used to get back above the forever rollers. They're crawling over their fallen comrades.
Oh my God.
It's mayhem. Before you've been carried away by the new tide of toys washing into the streets of North Pole. When you return to the workshop, the place is battered. It's crossed out. The other elves stand outside, mouths agape. The workshop will have to shut down until Christmas.
That's not good.
You can't help but feel somewhat responsible, even if you didn't directly start the toy rebellion. You lose one jelly.
What the fuck, game?
What did I do?
Workers are rising up, and you're like,
Yeah.
marbles.
Proletariat has finally had enough.
I'll see your proletariat with my pocket sand. As November draws to a close, guests for the feasts begin to arrive several days early.
Oh, that's
Ew.
so
Not
fucking
first, I don't know
annoying.
you.
Oh, God,
Oh.
no.
Rude.
As if
guess.
Christmas isn't stressful enough.
Yeah.
Time to put on the finishing touches. You never know who might show up. Krampus 2?
Me.
The
No, it
second
really is
Krampus?
based on the speedy stat who goes first. Okay.
Yeah, it seems to be. How do I
Yeah.
become more speedy?
For the record, Santa's workshop being
Cardio.
closed for the next month seems like a real
I just
problem.
want to go.
Yeah, that's
pick
not
on
gonna be
people
great.
again. I'm gonna go.
It's gonna end, end by saying Santa was only able to deliver toys to 5 children.
We already have a
All
worker
of them were
rebellion. I'm gonna
defects.
keep angering the people in the neighboring state until everything's just overthrown, and then nothing gets done this year.
Sounds great.
You spend the week in the woods playing pranks on the snowkin. You dart between trees, letting loose snowballs and odd
Ow.
sounds. That's not very nice. 7 naughty. I didn't know it could keep going.
Jeez, you are.
It can't. It doesn't even move anymore.
Even Krampus is like, bruh, at this
Yeah.
point.
One afternoon, as you're sitting down for lunch under a tree, you hear a rustling in the distance. Before you can do anything, Prancer prances past you at high speed. Prances
course he does.
aggressively. What the fuck does that
Oh?
look like?
You prance towards me?
You've pranced for the last time. Her bad habit of finding herself out here with no way back to the stalls is going to be the ruin of Christmas. Your lunch
It's
sits
already
in your
pretty
lap.
ruined already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm working hard.
We blew up his workhouse and caused a rebellion. I think we're.
And we also,
fucked.
there's also the little detail that we accidentally let true evil into the world.
Yeah, I mean that's normal.
It's really
God,
not.
we're
normal.
doing so bad at this game. It's comical how shitty we are at this game.
Can a game refund itself if we do poorly enough?
I think someone made a toy. And it's only been
I made one
it's only
toy.
been 3
I'm
weeks.
having
We're
so
fine.
much more fun with this game than I thought we would. This is very amusing.
See, these kind of games I have a blast with these kind of games just because
Yeah.
they're so ridiculous.
No, I'm having fun.
Your lunch sits in your lap, but you can still hear Prancer getting farther and farther away from you. I'm gonna keep getting. You're not working at the reindeer stalls this week. This is not your
Corpse of Prancer is
responsibility.
found later.
Not my job. Staying healthy for Christmas is your responsibility, and this lunch is helping you achieve that. Don't feel bad, Prancer does this all the time. Worst case, the snow can bring her back. In pieces.
Oh. I was honestly expecting you to say, like, Prancer's corpse was found later that day.
I don't think this game's gonna go
think-
that dark.
I think I need to get one more swole round, and then it's back to the soda jerk. So let's train
All
strength.
we're doing is drinking milkshakes and lifting
Yeah.
weight.
There might-
It's fucking awesome.
He's gonna go back, and it's not even gonna have a competition, because
I fucking know, but don't
the
spoil
competition's
the meme.
in like the second half of the event that's
I
randomized.
know, but
Heavy lifting, heavy
Yeah.
gifts, 3 strong. Walking past the rows of machines, you notice a snowkin on a treadmill. I'm confused about the lore. They can just hang out.
yeah.
Whose shoelace has gotten caught in the belt.
Wait, so snowkin are allowed in the gym and reindeer aren't? That's fucked up.
That makes no sense
I don't
whatsoever.
like this. I don't want.
You start. It's because the snowkin are white.
Oh no! Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. You start jogging over when a black cloud drops over out of the fence and surrounds you.
Krampus. Once again.
A laugh fills your ears. You could just watch the show. Pull up a bench is just watch what happens.
Pull up a bench is just watch.
Unstick
Okay.
shoelaces help the snowman.
I think with 9 strength, I can punch Krampus in his shoelace dick.
So you want to help him?
Yeah, unstick that shoelace.
You're about to sprint towards the treadmill when a chill runs down your spine. Watching would be better.
What? Is
You
he
dash over to one of the
influencing me?
benches and take. I think
He
so.
influenced me.
You just got charmed. Is it your lack of jolly
That's
or
what
your lack of
did.
creative?
I don't know.
I think that opening that box means that sometimes the bad choice will just be
Oh,
Maybe. You dash
Is that
over to
why
one of
all of a sudden we're seeing Krampus events all the time? Is because
I think so.
Maybe. We didn't really have a sample size to go on because we only went 1 week without seeing Krampus.
Yeah.
You dash over to one of the benches and take a seat, just in time for the lace to get to the end of the line. How fucking slow was the treadmill moving? That you could think about it this much. The snowkin is yanked forward, knocking the treadmill and its neighbor over. You decide now would be the right time to end your routine. Once safely in the locker room, the black cloud disappears back into the vents with a maniacal laugh. I don't think that was Krampus, I think that just was the cloud. You gained 2 naughty.
No, Krampus was doing the right thing by keeping that cloud hostage.
Yeah.
And now it
Yeah.
escaped and is ruining everything.
So,
So,
like, did that
Krampus
mention
is the
Krampus
problem.
though? I think the cloud just was a cloud.
I
Yeah,
think
no, the
the
cloud
cloud
is-
was in
the-
Krampus's box.
It
right?
was
Yeah, no, I mean
initially in the box.
because Bird called it a Krampus event. I'm like, I don't think that was Krampus at all. I think that was just the evil
I don't
cloud.
fucking know anymore.
The important thing is we need to always reveal the evil cloud. For fun. Hey, Effie.
Effie.
Yeah.
Effie.
I'm. Let's just keep staying at the museum and do more research. Why not?
You spend the week
The-
delving
the-
into
one of the-
Christmas's history, discovering long-forgotten family traditions. One nice, one creative, and one gumdrop. You exhibit an evergreen forest blanketed in snow. Traditional lights are strung about the trees and an arch made of snow, speckled with white lights within, takes up the center. It was before Santa took over the holiday from Father Christmas, Mrs. Claus tells you, as she recalls her wedding day. You hadn't intended to stay long, but Mrs. C's stories were always a treat. You gain 1 jolly.
Oh.
You just had a swell time with Mrs. Claus. That was the entire
I guess
story.
so.
I think I need to go to the soda jerk. I really.
No, you better not get the strong event.
Person with
jerk.
low speed is getting fewer options every week. We're down to 3 from originally like 5.
After the week I had, I need to drink. I ruined Christmas. Look,
If you blow up the soda jerk with your bullshittery after I spent weeks getting strong.
That's my plan.
You spend the week warming your signature stool at the end of the counter in the soda jerk.
isn't that bird stool?
Phrasing.
Yeah, well, everyone has a stool.
Yeah,
That's why it's called your signature stool. It's got your name
it's a
on
hard
it.
stool. Bird, you really need to get some stool softener.
Downing one sugary beverage after another. 2 speedy, 1 jolly. At first, it sounds like the usual clattering of glasses in the jerk. But soon, the sound of the Toy Rebellion's unified march
no!
drowns out the holiday tunes.
Yes.
No!
Before anyone can see where they came from, the toys are crawling all over the counter, knocking drinks over and attempting to start a food fight. You have to do something.
Save it. I fucking beg you. Do what you can. Look in your nice karma.
You know what? I'm gonna laugh them down.
Digging to the depths of your belly and squeezing with all your jolly,
I'm
you
scared
let out
to
a
go,
ho
Jolly.
ho ho that sends the Toy Rebellion tumbling off the counters and right back to where they snuck
I think I
in.
made the right choice. I have
Oh
high
man.
You just
God, you were just a
Titus
consistent
laughed
class
at them.
traitor.
jolly.
Jeez.
I just hoed so hard.
At this rate, you're gonna make manager in no time. A cheer ripples through the soda
Brian
jerk, and a round of
Pinkerton.
drinks are handed out in the house. You feel that laugh in your abs for the next several days. What a workout. You just gain strong from laughing
Hell
hard.
yeah.
You're jolly manifested into strong. Santa's awake. I repeat, the big guy is up. The midwinter feast is upon us, and there is still much to be done. Not only do we have Father Christmas and Mother Earth, but Jack Frost, the ghost of Christmas past, and Abby Snow, I don't know who that is, leader of the Snowkin. I guess
Sounds
that answered
hot.
the question as well.
Oh, Jack Frost got released from prison. Hell yeah.
Yeah, from Snowkin prison. Even Krampus has decided to join us in holiday cheer. What could go wrong? Yes will go wrong. Oh, it's like this is like the mid-season fucking
Yeah.
thing. Prepare sides, set the table, schmooze guests, or serve dessert. I'm gonna fuck with all of the people.
Yeah, no matter what you do, you're just
Yeah.
gonna make shit worse.
I'm gonna entertain them with my personality, my very, very not off-putting personality. Entertain the guests while they wait for the feast. Importantly, I steal the opportunity to be jolly from Brian. Confirm.
Yeah, what the fuck, asshole?
The guests attempt to undo your frown with little success.
What the fuck?
Your attempts at self-depreciation only make things worse.
Oh.
By the time the dinner bell rings, the mood of the feast has soured.
Good job, you jackass. Okay, this is me. All right, with 9 strong, what is anything here?
Probably set the table because that's the only one that has strong on it.
Oh yeah, it has the icons.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it has the
You're-
stat that you check. Okay, set
Yeah.
the table.
Yeah, it's 2 icons are the only stats you have at
Takes the
all.
plates in his hands and immediately shatters them.
Overflowing plates need to get to the guests.
Confirmed.
You have the silverware down on the table before too many more elves can come over to help. You lift some of the more extravagant dishes onto the table with ease. Your efforts free up a lot of elves to help elsewhere. Restraining me.
That's it.
Yep,
Okay.
that's me.
What, did you want something funny to happen when you were helpful?
I think
Yes,
I have to. Yeah,
asshole.
since it's the only one left that has jolly, I'll serve dessert.
Alright. Get the desserts out
Jolly
fast
old
while you can, and with a smile. Shortly after the meal is ended, you get the last of the guest dessert with a smile on your face. Let's be honest, the dessert is the real reason they're here. Everyone is sure to leave happy. And that leaves Effie on prepare sides. And he has
This will be fine.
and
You have
he-
Yep,
six.
I guess so.
He's got both
Yeah.
of those stats.
I do.
You're preparing the sides after dessert?
Yeah, well, it's
Oh.
player choice over chronological. I think mine happens. Well, I guess preparing happens first, then guests, then delivery, then desserts.
It's fucking D&D rules. It all
Yeah.
happens at the same time.
Oh God, hope not. This all happened in 3 seconds in one turn. Make inventive side dishes before the feast begins. With the flair, you invent new twists on classic sides. Vegetables, potatoes, and biscuits aren't enough. You mix and match at high speed, even bringing in some of the desserts early. Mrs. Claus's main course will always be the centerpiece. But what you've done ensures this will be a feast to remember.
Steve was the only
Nude
one to screw
photo
up.
shoot of her.
I mean, I didn't fuck with any of the food, so I probably contained myself as best as I could, honestly. I just ruined the mood for everyone by being the person that brings up the topics they're not supposed to.
Yeah,
God
everything
damn
was
it.
fine except for Keith, who ruined everything.
Yet another good feast behind us. As the dessert plates are taken away, everyone briefly settles by the hearth, ready for another year of banter. A year? Oh, a year of catching up on gossip, I guess.
Yes.
Krampus preaching about the need to punish all the bad children with coal. Abby Snow complaining about Mal and the other elves who continue to prank the Snowkin. And the
This is the most realistic depiction of Christmas with family.
and somebody mentioned Biden for some reason.
Oh,
And the ghosts of Christmas past and future arguing over which Christmas was and will be the best. And so, the night ends with Santa leading his parents off to Mother Earth's cottage, exiting the room with his signature jolly laugh. What's that?
Oh, shit.
New building.
Oh,
What?
level 2 unlocked.
What? Wait, that was really cool. That's a reveal.
That's nice.
really good. I'm
It's
having
just
such
like
a good
reveal,
time.
no new locations.
This game's
Holy
so
shit.
good. This game's so good. They did-
And
This
just
is
like that, the
awesome.
first letters to Santa have begun pouring in. We're all loosening our belts a notch after the midwinter feast, but we can't let that slow us down. Now that the big guy is awake, we can finally open the rest of the North Pole. Can I
Wait.
scroll?
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, we
Yes.
can only do these 8. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's just these 8. So it's Reindeer Stalls, Frozen Lake, Post Office, and Mother Earth's Garden.
Oh, don't
And
go to the
then these
reindeer
dudes.
stalls. If people
So-
see you there, then they'll start gossiping.
Working out or meeting Krampus off limits now. Well, that opens things up for round 2. We can destroy even more places now. And I can still go to the woods and be a little shit.
Which you're going to do, aren't you?
I could ruin everyone's mail. Oh.
Oh, mix
Oh.
of letters is right there, you fucker.
You
Only the
monster.
baddest elves would go out of their way to stop Christmas wishes from getting to Santa.
Oh, you're the worst.
Man, when's someone gonna step in and give me a character arc? But you spend the week doing just that. You gain 3 naughty. I can't believe how much I can get. At what point do I get executed for crimes against humanity? It's a holly jolly hangman. I guess it'd be a headsman. Yeah. A little known fact is that Father Christmas and Father Time are great pen pals.
Oh, I knew that. Fucking everyone knows that.
That's
Especially
the,
me.
that's the
I
deep
know
lore.
everything. I'm the smartest person.
Especially if you make it up. Ow. They've known each
Can
other
I just go
longer
ahead and
than...
point out that we have 38 people watching your stream right now?
Yeah.
This is pulling in a lot of views, like.
Oh yeah, no, they
it's-
love this compared to like the games that are or anything else really. I mean, it's a narrative.
Yeah, this is like twice your
That's
Halo
what we like to call.
viewership.
We like to
Holy
call that
shit.
Krampus bump.
Are you telling me people don't like to randomly pop in and out on the 75th hour of a continuous linear Final Fantasy story? Are you telling me that streams might encourage some kind of drop-in, drop-out style content and disincentivize continuity?
I'm not telling you shit.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna fucking... your letters are going to hell. They've known each other longer than anyone around the North Pole can imagine. Father Christmas always makes a big show of dropping his letter off at the post office. Today, no one seems to want to budge to let Father Christmas to the front. Are you literally talking about Santa? Like no one wants to let Santa get in, like the guy that runs this whole place? He nudges you and asks, "Feel like helping an old timer out? Is Father Christmas
Isn't
not
Father
Santa
Christmas
Claus?
supposed to be Santa's dad?
Is it?
Yeah.
I
Is,
thought
is,
they were the
is
same
Father Time
person.
Father Christmas's dad?
Is this like some fucking...
Is it the Trinity?
Trinitarian thing? God damn it, Keith.
It's the Holy Trinity.
How do we...
Father Christmas, Father Time, and Santa Claus. Santa Claus.
How are we so efficient
Santa Claus
at doing
comes
this?
to Earth every year to die for our sins.
God damn.
That's
So
why.
efficient
That's
at,
why
like,
he comes
telling
by
each
on
other's
Jesus'
jokes.
birthday.
Oh my god. We don't hang out nearly often enough for us to be this good at
Saying the same thing at
jokes
the same time. The important thing is I do it faster.
You do, and I hate that.
He nudges
God.
you and asks, "Feel like helping an old timer out?" Lecture Father Christmas.
Father Christmas.
You try to work yourself into a righteous fury, but you just don't have it in you. You want to go to the front of the line too. You turn and grumble to get back in line like the rest of us. Now that's not the Christmas cheer. You lose one jolly. Did I have one
You're
to
just
lose?
the most miserable fucking elf.
It's me. It's
Yep,
me.
that's you.
I had 9 strength. It's back to the soda jerk.
My god. Do some
Rank.
work.
No one's ever gonna clean this place.
Nope.
You spend the week
That's
warming your
up-
signature
somebody else.
stool. Sugary drinks 2-1. Jack Frost and a number of snow elves roll up to the front of the jerk, trays of frosted mugs in hand, and set up a little stand. Jack's Frosted Root Beer Floats isn't breaking any rules. But it's not very nice to set up a competing stand right outside the best source of suds around. We're here in the North Pole, we only believe in monopolies.
Yeah.
The elves behind the counter don't seem to mind and suggest you leave him be. The thought of you're about to be a Karen, aren't you?
Oh
The
my
thought of
God.
those floats lingers in your mind. Jack's too cool for words. Only actions will get through to him.
Okay.
Ignore your urges.
All right. Well, the thing is, these people live here and have to deal with the consequences of my actions, but I happen to know better than them. You know, so I'm gonna do the opposite of what they want me to do because I'm correct, which is we're gonna outfrost the frost.
Look how off-center this text is, by the way.
It's really weird, isn't it?
It's like, this is the reference point that really fucks with you.
yeah.
Outfrost the frost. You stand in front of Jack's Frosted Root Beer Floats with the most intimidating expression you can muster.
Okay, that's illegal. That's
Which does-
straight up like mafioso.
Yeah, but you're doing it with this. You're still using the straw. The straw's gonna be your neck. Jack smirks and slides you your first mug. The competition is on. Somewhere around the fourth float, just before your vision ices out. Ices out. Jeez.
Oh my God, please.
You notice that Jack stopped after his first mug. By that point, it's
Fucker.
too late. You can feel the freeze taking hold.
No.
Your thoughts begin to crawl, but you feel your body growing as hard as ice. Did you get your second brain freeze? You stagger off to the sound of Frost and his snow elf friends laughing in the distance. You lose 3 grade. You gain 3
training.
strong.
Yeah, 3 strong, baby.
Every time you come here, you get a brain freeze in a competition of all things. That's so specific.
I'm gonna keep doing it until I win.
You know
won't.
what? I want to go hang out with the reindeer stalls.
All right.
Oh, we should
Brian
be seen hanging out
Reindeer,
with
yes.
Brian. He hangs out with the reindeer.
Yes.
Okay, that looks really fun.
That's the most
That's an amazing-
rabbity
yeah.
looking reindeer I've ever seen.
I love it. That's a really cute reindeer.
It's very cryptid shaped. You spend the
It's
week
so
running
cute.
running the reindeer, young and old, through their training courses. Every so often, you try out some of the jumps, and nope, you gain 1 speedy and creative, but are paid 1 gumdrop. A group of older snow elves come around to hang out with the reindeer after they're done for the day. A bonfire is made, hot ciders passed around, and marshmallows are roasted. One of the snow elves keeps referring to Donner as Dunder and Blitzen as Blixum, who seem not to mind.
Asshole.
Ask why. I'm curious.
Fuck him up.
They smile and tell you that those are their names. Donner and Blitzen mean thunder and lightning. There are nicknames, Blixum says.
Yeah.
So Blixum's his real name. They all have nicknames. All right. Another elf turns to Dasher and says, "Is that your real name?" She glares at them. Yes.
Uh-oh.
You spend the rest of your night trying to come up with cool nicknames for yourself. You gain 1
Just Disco
creative.
Elysium.
Look how fucking stacked Brian's stats are.
So I just Googled it. In the original song, their names are indeed Dunder and Blixum.
Oh, this game.
Why?
They did their research.
It's from
Wow,
18...
they brought the receipts.
It's because it was
Wow.
from the poem began in 1823 when words were bad.
Yeah.
This game's developer had a PhD in Christmas history. It's time
They
for
had a
Effie.
PhD in reindeer.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go for. Let's go for the workshop.
The origins of
I don't
Santa's
know, man.
reindeer
It's big
begins with
dentist energy.
it begins with 1 reindeer. So there was reindeer inflation over the past couple of centuries.
That's why Rudolph was always left out.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
He's the golden age reindeer.
Yeah, let's make some toys.
Finally,
Responsible.
somebody's gonna finish
Finally.
this My Little Pony collection.
All right, second toy made for kids.
You spend the entire
2
week inside the
down.
workshop, hammering
2
away
billion
at
to go.
toys with your fellow elves on the assembly line. Don't forget to whistle while you work. 1 jolly, 1 speedy, 1 gumdrop. Goody well, this is why no one comes here.
Oh,
Shivers
goddammit.
as she walks in from the cold, asking for you by name. Grammy Two Shoes needs a sleigh ride over to the river, and thought the woods. Oh, Granny Two Shoes needs a sleigh ride over the river and through the woods. The trip will take the whole day tomorrow, and Goody needs someone to cover her shift on the hammering line. Pretty please.
Who's Mal?
Okay, let's.
Mal's one of the
I'll-
elves that picks on people in the forest.
I'll cover the shift. Why not?
Aw.
Almost
that's
like the
very
names
nice
are
of you.
nice.
good and bad.
Yeah.
Probably.
You gladly offer to help Goody so she can be with her family. That's what the season is all about. Working harder to deal with the the gaps in the. All right. The next day, you show up at the hammering line as promised. You quickly realize you're in over your head as you feel your feeble arms giving out by
Aw.
lunch. You're unable to complete the day and go home early. Even though she warmly accepts your apology that night, you can tell Goody's upset with you.
Aw, but you tried.
Wow.
Oh my fucking god.
This game's so weird.
The authentic retail experience. Hey, she asked you. You gain 1 nice. Never take me back. I can't go back. The letters from all the children of the world have begun to pile so high that a spool of lights has been draped around them. It creates a most festive scene in the post office.
Burn it down.
While a sight to see, you need to get through those letters on the double. If Santa sees, he'll probably let out one of his jolly laughs, but he'll be angry. Ho ho, holy shit. What kind of mayhem can I sow?
Your boat.
Let's see.
I bet if you go to the post office, you can fuck it up even more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure
coin.
skate on the frozen lake.
Make
Kunk.
coins. Wow, that worked well for you.
You knock
spend the
yourself
week-
out and suffer a serious concussion.
You spend the week practicing figure skating on the North Pole's team. With the North Pole's team. They specialize in duos, so you better be ready to raise your partner. Uh-oh. You gain 2 strong and 1 speedy. Applause echoes over the ice.
Gym, then.
A group is formed around Dancer as she tears up the lake with her impeccably choreographed moves. She asks for a partner to come and join her from the audience. She points to you. Dance with Dancer.
Do it. Be bold.
You skate out with her and let her lead. How do you skate with a deer?
Don't question it.
Look, man.
I need a drawing.
Christmas.
Like, how does this work logistically? Through you and figure skating, she is able to express the spirit of Christmas. No!
Beautiful.
I wanted failure. The set lasts minutes, and several onlookers are weeping with joy by the end. You gain 2 speedy. That's pretty good, though.
Oh, not bad.
I'm speed
Me?
jacked.
I guess I'll be the responsible one and I'll go to the post office.
You.
Deliver letters to Santa.
Can't he just get him himself? He
no,
lives
he's
here.
busy.
You spend the week hauling letters from the children, from all the children of the world to Santa's workshop. They pour all the hopes and dreams into every letter, so you better get them to the big guy. No, who would fuck with that process? No one is who, obviously.
Shut up.
You gain 1 nice, 1 speedy, and you're paid 1 gumdrop. Wow. You struggle to concentrate all week. Your thoughts still deep in the brain freeze.
You're
Aw.
still
I
affected.
know that feeling.
As you stumble around, if you stumble around the lines of the post office, you notice that everything you touch has begun to frost over.
Oh my god, am I cursed?
Jack's frosted root beer floats flicker in and out of your vision as you struggle to keep going about your day. You're gonna destroy the post office. The more you struggle, the deeper the frosting of your touch becomes, and your headache increases. You lose 3 Yeah, you have a 3rd brain freeze.
Oh my god.
God.
You gain 3 strong.
Oh my god,
God.
I'm so strong.
Why are these even related things? By the end of the week, the pain becomes too much. You fall to your knees and let out a scream. A cloud of ice comes coughing out and coats the entire inside of the post office. You stand up, the brain freeze having finally left, but at what cost?
word. What the fuck?
The next day it closed until Christmas sign is up on the front of the post office.
No, what did
Oh my
you
God.
do?
Underneath is a notice. It's okay. We've only lost the toy shop and the post office. What else could possibly? We're fine. It's just the North Pole. Those aren't important. It gives
It's
you
just okay. We've completely blown up our logistics chain.
Yeah. It gives instructions to send mail through your personal mailbox. The office will be thawing out for the foreseeable future. Wow, the only person that hasn't fucked up an entire establishment is Effie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, way to jinx it.
roll tickle
I'm
to
Go
it.
to
going
the
to go-
soda jerk.
Take me to Mother Earth's garden.
Oh
I'm
no.
curious.
To bury me.
Oh, let's meditate.
That's just from the Yog. These are just the same verbs.
This is
Sometime-
clearly yoga.
Sometimes you just need to clear your mind and let it all go. Let it go.
It's not meditating
You are one
at
with
all,
these
yeah.
with the sea and stars. You meditate on the edge of the garden, enjoying the view of the North Pole, which is weird
It's
because you're
just the
inside
edge
of
of
it.
the garden. I'm
Yeah, you're-
clearly inside a building.
The artist didn't agree.
This isn't a garden. This is a greenhouse.
Yeah. I guess there's also a garden, but the picture happens to take place there. You gain 2 jolly and 1 creative. As you stroll through the garden, a glint catches your eye from under a dense poinsettia.
Poinsettia.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Poinsettia.
I don't know if I trust you. Mother Earth's clippers. She's been looking for these for the last few hours. As you step towards them, a black cloud surrounds you. The faint layer
No.
fills your ears. You could put them someplace truly comedic for them to find.
Uh,
The cloud
You know
wants you
what?
to hide them.
I think I've earned enough jolly points. Hide Clippers.
You literally have 1 nice point.
Yeah, but my jolly is through the roof. So
It's time to get rid of it. You pick up the clippers. You walk deep into the garden until you come upon a row of hedges bordering the Abominable Woods. You take the clippers and trim the image of a snowkin pointing at their backside, and put the trimmer in one of its hands. You could hear Mother Earth's gasp as she found it the next day. In too naughty. Ooh.
I think Effie is the only one left who has nice points now.
Yeah.
You say a
I'm
positive
gonna go
nice
with-
score, I call it a karmic debt.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go see if I can destroy the soda jerk.
You fucker.
I am absolutely going to drink because I feel like that's probably what's gonna destroy it.
Wow, you're triple wielding these things. You're just daring the brain freeze to come and take your only good stat. You spend the week warming your
It
signature
just now
stool.
clicked to me that brain freeze is supposed to be like a drunken hangover. God
Yeah.
damn it. It took me so
Yep.
long.
This is all PG Yog, and then even though Yog's PG. 2
Yep.
speedy and 1 jolly. It was one of the largest Sunday orders the jerk had ever seen. A full party of Snowkin ordered a banana split as big as the poor elf that had to bring it out. Just before they pass your stool, struggling to balance the sundae, the server catches their foot on some gum stuck to the floor. As you go to stabilize the server, a black cloud comes from a vent and surrounds you with a faint laugh.
Damn it.
You could sweep out the server's legs. The sundae could start an epic food fight.
Effie. Effie, look in your heart.
Sweep the legs.
Sweep
the legs. Effie.
Your foot
Yes.
glides across the floor, connecting with the server's ankle and following through. You hear a wet snap.
Oh.
As the banana split breaks into the individual ingredients and go flying, you shout, "Food fight!" You are promptly fired. A rogue scoop of ice cream collides with your chest, sending the black cloud back into the vent with a maniacal laugh. The jerk will have to close down for the rest of the week to clean up
Okay,
this mess. Too naughty.
Only a week.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
just
thank God.
right now. Krampus has started to snoop around the outskirts of town. Every year he tries to get his hands on the naughty and nice list, and almost every year we stop him. Almost.
Almost.
I said almost. That was my addition, and then it actually said it. Oh, the horror for the poor naughty children. Santa usually goes soft on them, but Krampus,
Oh.
He just
no.
murders them.
Krampus makes sure the naughty ones get their coal. I mean, I think normally Krampus steals the children and puts them in a
Doesn't he
sack
hit
and
them with
takes off with
chains
them.
and locks? Is
I
that
think
what
there's
it
like-
is?
I think there's versions. I think one of the big ones is he literally just throws them in a sack and just takes them away.
Yeah, there's a lot of
That's
different
cool.
interpretations of what Krampus does.
Yeah.
How am I last again?
I think I've heard. There's a video, like a video that covers this stuff where I think I heard that he actually has less historical significance than people think. Like he's like a more modern invention or something.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I'm the fastest
Yeah.
thing alive. How can I
Whoa.
how can I ruin reindeer? Now, actually, I'm gonna go try to find Krampus in the woods by taunting the Snowkin, I guess.
But you're just gonna team up with him.
You spend the week in the woods playing pranks on the Snowkin. You dart between trees, letting loose snowballs and odd sounds. Yeah, I'm gonna go Old Testament on the naughty kids. That's not very nice. You gain 2 naughty
Wow.
and 1 speedy. You walk down a path with a wonderful view of the snow-capped mountain range when a laugh passes behind you. You begin to feel a rumble and look toward the nearby mountains. A small avalanche is coming down the peaks and is about to cover one of the hiking trails. Just down the path from you is a horn used to warn avalanches. What is this, the fucking trolley problem? As you approach the horn, a black cloud surrounds you and the laughing returns. You can blow the horn louder to make the avalanche bigger. Yes.
Oh
You
my
rush to the
God.
horn and blow it, giving the blast your all. The rumbling intensifies, and the hikers, having heard your blast, do everything they can to weather the coming wave
Oh,
of
you have
snow.
plausible deniability for your shittery too. Like, oh, I blew the horn to try and warn them. How was I to know there would be consequences?
What is this,
I'm
the
a
Omen?
good Samaritan.
Is this the Omen? You
Jesus.
feel yourself
Yes.
laughing with the same laugh as the black cloud as you go running back down the path.
You're 10 times worse than Krampus has been this entire game, you
Krampus
monster.
isn't evil.
Yeah,
After
Krampus
you're
isn't
God.
evil, he's just
Yeah.
a jerk.
Krampus
After
is
you-
evil because the Binding of Isaac makes him seem evil.
what the fuck?
Yes.
Krampus is in the Binding of Isaac? Why would he be
Yes,
in the
he's a
Binding?
boss.
He's not even Christian.
That's a good point.
Why is he in the? He should be good in Binding of Isaac, if anything, given the context. But after you're far enough away, the cloud ascends back into the sky. Its laugh having grown maniacal. I think it started maniacal. You gain 2 naughty. I got more naughty. Look how much naughty I am. You
So
guys
did
can't.
Jerk.
You guys can't compete with my naughty.
Drink.
This is the most common verb of the day, and I'm going to point out, I've never done it. This isn't everybody else's problem when you don't get your naughty out. Spend the week warming, and then you get 2-1. You're on a real binge tonight. As you
Yeah.
drown your third float,
no.
a sharp pain comes from your
Who
teeth.
could have possibly seen this coming?
You rush to the dentist. That's impossible. You make a dentist appointment, you gotta wait 2 months. And you need to have an emergency cavity filling. Everything goes smoothly, but as you go to leave, someone shouts, "The laughing gas is gonna blow!"
Help evacuate.
Oh god.
There aren't that many people in the waiting room. You dash them out one at a time, well before the gas blow. Why one at a time? What?
Well, I mean, I'm not fucking
Are you the
Moses. I can't carry. I can only carry one person at a time.
Yeah, like, are you the Flash? Like, grabbing them one by one? Like, you can't
I'm
communicate?
Fry. I drank 300 cups of coffee.
Yeah. Well before the gas blows through its containers and fills the building. The next day, all the gas has been safely vented, and everyone is still talking about the hero who got everyone out.
Hey!
You gain
Yay!
2 nights.
Hey!
Oh, Bird is now
That-
officially
Not
nice.
even money?
You're literally
Why do you even do it?
Y'all are like literally saving lives half the time, and all you can manage is 1 nice point.
Wow.
It's just easier being evil. Give in.
Let's go back to. Oh, somebody else went to the soda jerk. No, that's
Yep.
unfortunate. Let's go to the garden and let's meditate.
Oh, so you're just getting high. Okay.
I thought I saw something else.
Apparently.
Wow. Yeah, I thought that was
I did not see that as an
crack
incense.
pipe or a piece.
Yeah, it looks like that does not look like air coming out of his mouth.
No.
Sometimes you just
Anyway.
need to
That
clear
is-
your mind and let it all go, man. You meditate on the edge of the
Wow.
garden, enjoying the view of the North Pole. You gain 2 jolly and 1 creative. Someone calls out to you from the back of the garden. You follow the sound and find a single holly bush overburdened with festive lights. You can't help but giggle with glee the closer you get
You're
to the
high as
plant.
fuck.
Apparently. Oh,
Yeah.
Is it
really.
calling out to you for help?
unburden the bush.
The phrasing.
This game is really good.
Yeah.
Great.
You reach
I'm
into
having
the
so
bush
much fun.
to find the
Like, here's
source
the-
of the lights.
These games entirely rely on how good the writing is, and in this case, it's written really well.
They're
Yeah.
doing a great job. They really are.
The cords wrap around your arm and pull you in. The holly leaves prick you all over. A dizziness comes
no.
over you as your uncontrollable giggling intensifies.
I'm so high
Three
right now, dude.
jolly.
I'm just so fucking high.
You struggle free and look for help. When you come back with another elf, the bush is gone. A
What?
confusion clouds your mind as you begin to think of little other than the bush.
Oh no.
You
You're
lose
addicted.
3 creative. All you can think about is that
my
bush.
creative that I worked so hard for.
Okay, there's something I've been curious about. Go to the frozen lake. Make coins.
Right.
What
What
does that
God-
mean?
Yeah, I'm curious,
I'm glad
too.
you're doing that one.
Are
I'm
you
so
just gonna
confused.
go poop on the lake?
Make co-
What?
What?
You spend the week making coins out of the ice like Jack Frost taught you. Why?
Isn't that
That's
going
a
to
thing?
damage the structural integrity of the lake that people are
Holy shit, I'm rich.
skating on?
You're able to trade the coins for 3 gumdrops. The joke's on them. Although you made a fuck ton of them apparently.
Yeah.
Is this
If that
is this
entire
is
pile
this a
is
tradition
3
I don't know
gumdrops, that's
about?
like what?
One afternoon, a stand appears next to the lake with a sign stating "Crystal Snowball Readings."
Oh, Christ.
A line begins forming as you watch. Jack Frost walks up to you and says, "The Frost Magister is an old friend of mine from the Winter Kingdom." Oh, got in the wrong universe for a second there. His magic never disappoints.
Yes, hell yeah, I have the money. I'm gonna
First
get a
time
reading.
anyone has been able to spend money, get reading. After waiting in line, you hand the Magister your gumdrops. He tells you to look into the snowball and that something is calling out to you. You gaze for a moment before. Is that your missing lucky sock? You misplaced one of the pair several years ago. You thank the Frost Magister and run off to retrieve your missing treasure. You spend 4 gumdrops and gain 1 speedy and 2 jolly.
That's not a great trade.
What else are gumdrops
Hey,
for
stop.
if not spending, though?
Yeah.
It's not like he lost a
Because
stat.
at the very end, there's probably an epilogue that's based on somebody being the richest. And you need like 10 or something.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a-
called A Christmas Carol.
we have to
Nice.
bankroll the gifts at the end.
No,
And
none
that-
of us made it, so we have to just fucking pay emergency workers.
Just put all of your gumdrops together, and we'll get the last few kids Amazon gift cards.
They can. But wait, where are the gifts from Amazon coming from?
Oh no! And now the
It's just like
Christmas snow is set in. With only a week to go, the power of eggnog and candy canes have us all dashing for the finish line.
Really?
Breathe in that Christmas spirit one more time. We'll be sleeping until next November again soon enough. Why don't you guys just enjoy the part of the year where you don't have to work? What the fuck? Why are you guys like this? Man, last choice, big pressure. Maybe I should go to the Elf Workshop so no one else can work. What are the options? Move presence. Ew.
What?
I'm not even. I'm not. It's not a speed skill. Ba-doop. I never been to the reindeer yet, have I? Let's train the reindeer.
Clean this shit.
That
I
picture.
like
Oh,
this
it's-
illustration. I
Okay.
like this illustration a lot.
They don't
It's
like me.
flying.
They don't like me at all.
Okay, it's flying. I thought you were literally like picking it up and slamming it overhead into the other one.
I'm going to kill this reindeer
You're
with another
wrestling.
reindeer. Yeah, no, it's like flying away and it doesn't want to deal with me. You spend the week running the reindeer, young and old, through their training courses. Every so often you try out one of the jumps and nope. Get 1 speedy creative and 1 gumdrop. I'm so speedy. Walking around the stalls one afternoon, you notice Mal on cleanup duty. Behind him is an extra large present that he doesn't seem to notice. It's a poop. As you open your mouth to try to warn him, a dark cloud surrounds you and a faint laugh fills your ears. You could dunk Mal into it.
Oh my god, you piece of...
He's not the nicest elf after all.
Neither are
Push
you.
Mal.
You have -14.
You
probably
position
worse than
yourself
Mal.
in front of Mal with the pile still behind him. He squints up at you and gives a, "What do you want?" You shove your palms into Mal's shoulders and he tumbles backwards into the excrement. Or past euphemism.
It is a poop.
Yep.
Yay.
You run away, giggling furiously as he struggles to get out of the pile. When you're far enough away, the black cloud disappears into the sky, leaving you with a maniacal laugh. You gain 2 naughty. It literally, there's no more animation. It just keeps doing like, well, the number can go up, I guess.
Soda jerk.
Damn
One
it, Bert,
last
do
time.
something.
I am gonna do something. I'm gonna fucking win.
He's gonna lose 3 more creative.
Clean.
Drink.
Damn it.
Signature stool, 2 to 1. Every few years, the soda jerk tries selling snow cones, and every time, the snow can take offense. The truth is that snow cones are invented by the Abominable Woods and were never meant to be shared with outsiders. Several snowkin have peacefully gathered outside the soda jerk, making it difficult to get in without confronting them.
Oh god.
You gotta,
Oh, no.
it's a fucking protest.
Oh no, it's
This
literally the
game is
peaceful
a-
protest all over
Okay,
again.
this game is
No.
amazing.
This game's so good. We're crossing that picket
no.
line, by the
Oh
way.
my god! You're gonna get so much naughty.
Oh, you are gonna have so much trouble.
Whether or not you
Yeah,
agree
I don't
with the
give a shit about what
protesters,
they think. They're standing in the way of my convenience, which makes them bad.
whether or not you agree with the protesters, you're here for a reason. Syrupy soda goodness. Several of the snow can make eye contact with you as you push past into the jerk. You make sure not to face the window, yet the feeling of them watching lingers until you're home. You don't love how they made you feel, but you're properly energized by your refreshment. You lose 2 jolly. You gain 2 speedy. Jesus Christ,
just-
your speed and
I agree with their
strength
cause.
stats.
Bert is the super athletic elf, but hasn't helped anything.
I
Yeah.
agree with your cause. I just disagree with your methods.
He's
that's
the
all.
elf that invests in
Am I the only person
crypto.
who thinks snow cones are kind of gross?
I don't
Uh,
like them at all.
They're not.
I mean,
they're
it
really.
really just depends on what kind you get.
It is the most
I
bare
guess. I just
minimum
think they're-
piece of stuff you could mix together to try to make a dessert.
Yeah. I just sooner go for ice cream every time.
Yeah.
Let's go with the garden again, and let's keep meditating and see if
Indigada
it blows up
Deva.
like it does in Yogg.
2-1. Thoughts of the bush cloud your mind all week. You
Oh,
begin to
God.
notice your hair take on a leaf-like texture and glow at random times.
What?
Your body hair has thickened and done the
Ugh.
same. You feel a closeness to the bush in your resemblance to it. And the sense of joy warms you. You lose 3
Reefer
creative.
madness.
You gain 3 jolly. I think this is the level of jolly where it's a mental illness. You hear it calling from the back
Yes,
of the
you're
garden
right.
again.
This has become a psychological horror part.
Yeah, you've gone full body horror. Every step you get closer to it, its joy fills you. Eventually, you can't contain it. Vines of holly intertwined with festive lights begin shooting from your sleeves and wrap
Oh my
everything
God.
around you. This is literally what happens in Annihilation. I think you just killed another place too. When the torrent ends, all of Mother Earth's plants are covered in holly. Your hair has returned to normal, and the bush's hold on your mind seems to have faded.
Also, your pants are gone.
Returning the next day, you find the garden has become a spectacle. All you destroyed a place. You made it better. Gross.
Apparently.
It would seem Mother Earth, having full control over nature, was able to contort the vines to her will. The bush has been brought out to the front and has agreed to share its holiday cheer with everyone. Gross.
This is how Attack of the Killer Tomato starts. Let's go to the Elves Workshop. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
We've never
And
done
at this
it.
time, I'd like to
Oh.
move presents.
Wow.
Welcome to Wilmot's Warehouse. You spend the week taking finished toys from the workshop to the storage unit behind the sleigh, where they await the big night. You gain
This-
2 strong and
God,
paid
this-
1 gumdrop.
On this screen is all the presents we made for all the children.
Yeah, all 12.
Yep.
I think you have the highest cumulative numbers.
I do, but I don't have anything that I'm like super excellent
It's
at.
just so much
We'll
numbers.
see how it goes. I'm curious.
Today, the master ball crafter, okay, is visiting the
that's a
workshop and has
title.
issued a challenge.
Finally, I can get my shiny Lugia.
He's looking to see if anyone worthy of becoming her apprentice. You want to be an apprentice ballsmith?
Yes.
She has asked that anyone interested present her with the bounciest ball they can create. It'd be a tremendous honor to become a master ball crafter, but it's not for everyone.
It's for me.
You have to ask yourself, how high are you willing to bounce?
I'm fucking crafting that bouncy ball.
Let's see how that 4 creative do.
I don't think you can do it.
You have as good of a chance as any of these elves. Why shouldn't it be you? For the rest of the day, you try and round the most perfect ball you can muster, but to little avail. You suffer several bouncing-related injuries in your attempts. You turn your ball in several days later, and watch as the master ball crafter congratulates another elf before abruptly leaving.
That's sad.
You lose 1 jolly and 1 strong. You
I
lost a
wonder what
strong
stat
from.
that was needed. I guess creative.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Christmas Eve is up
Yeah.
on us. The remote workshop outside is behind schedule. And if we don't get there, deadlines met all the children of not
What?
here.
Not here?
Not here.
Not
will
here.
wake up with nothing but presents from their parents.
Ew.
Ooh, that sucks.
They don't
Can
get
you
me.
imagine?
Yeah. Prancer has pranced it off. That sleigh won't fly. With only 7 reindeer.
If only someone could have done something about it. Someone who was doing their job in the reindeer place, and not my break.
Nobody did though.
First of all, Krampus is closing in on the naughty and nice list. Luckily, he hasn't gotten it yet.
I can't even tell what song you're singing.
What are you doing? Yeah.
But he's sure to take advantage of all this chaos. Stay on the curls of your shoes, elves. We've got a sleigh 2-pack.
What? Seriously, what song were you trying to do that to?
It's I don't actually remember now because all the words have been,
You
like,
just made
slipped
random
out of my head.
noises.
It's like Chris da 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 da.
My God! At the end,
That
That
could
was
literally
probably
be
Catch
any
Prancer.
song.
I would
at the
imagine would be the
end,
one.
Bird beat my speed.
Oh, jolly
Yeah.
old Saint Nicholas.
Bird's a superhero at the
something,
end, and he got it
something here.
mostly from being an alcoholic.
What
Bird, are you gonna- what are you
give
gonna
me
do?
Christmas, jolly Saint Nicholas.
Jesus
Is
Christ!
is there a strong speedy? There's catch Prancer. Fuck
Yeah,
it, we're
that's
doing
Strong
that.
Speedy, yeah.
We're catching Prancer.
He's up in a tree. Prancer's missing. Will you look for her?
Confirm.
With great speed, you go sprinting after Prancer's tracks. It doesn't take long to find her prancing along the outskirt of the Abominable Woods. You throw yourself onto her back, grab control of the reins, and steer her back to the sleigh. Your physical prowess helps Christmas immensely.
Yes, that's a good one.
That's the
Things
word.
that
Yeah,
did
that's the best word you can get in the Yogg.
immensely.
Very
Yep.
well.
Yep, immensely. Well, that was my best activity, so I guess I'll go fuck myself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yes.
Sleep till morn, I think, is the best one for
No,
you.
no, sleep to morn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is
All
actually.
the
I
options.
all
can't.
naughty.
I can't actually just go to sleep. It even
Do
has
it, I mean-
naughty on his stats. Yep.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm best equipped for stopping Krampus, and I don't want to stop Krampus.
You're not equipped for stopping. Oh, stop Krampus.
Yeah.
Yeah, help Krampus is the nice one. Okay.
It's been a long winter. Why not take the night off? Why is help Krampus a good thing?
I don't know.
But you
Again,
want to
I
stop?
don't think Krampus is a bad guy. He's
Yeah, but
just, he
you
has
don't
some
want him to
weird
get the
ways.
naughty and nice list.
I think they might mean help him to deliver the coal to the naughty children.
But they want you. They keep phrasing it
know.
as like the bad thing. They're like, "Oh, Krampus is gonna get the list." Oh
It's
no!
because it's shades of gray, right? Like
Hey.
Krampus is neither. It's not all bad or all good. He's just Krampus.
I'm gonna disappoint Krampus.
What?
Krampus searches for the list. Will you help? It takes the whole eve, but you eventually find Krampus, only to be turned away. Krampus accuses your heart of not being in the right place. Grasping your chest
evil.
in shock, you storm off. Your efforts have no effect on the night.
Why did you?
He just hissed at me.
Okay. I guess in oh boy, I guess inspect the sleigh. I think that's the only thing I can do really for me. Right?
That's
I
yeah.
don't really have any other options.
Yeah, go for it.
That's really good for my stats.
Pack Slay and Inspect Slay I think are equally good because in both cases the other stat is 0.
Yeah,
so they're equal.
But the primary being, I assume the primary is the one on the left, so I'm gonna go with. I guess I'll pack it. Fuck it.
The presents are heavy. Help carry some. Oh, that sounds worrying.
Oh
That
yeah, no,
doesn't
that's probably
sound
not a
right.
good idea. Let's
Yeah.
go
That's a
with the
big
inspection.
warning. Oh wow,
Yeah.
Ceremonial, yes.
that sounds
I can do that.
important.
Wait. Uh-oh. I don't think there's anything left for me.
Well, you were always kind of in the middle for everything.
Yeah,
so.
that's the
Yeah.
problem. I didn't really max any of my stats.
A ceremonial
But that could
job.
work in my favor.
No, you could
Can
do.
you-
You might be able to do Pack Slay because you're highest
Yeah, we'll
for
see.
Scully, if I
I
remember.
don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Yeah, let's
Can you
do
keep? Can you keep up the holiday cheer?
Yes. Yes, I
Yeah,
can.
you could.
This role is mostly ceremonial, and everyone knows it.
Damn.
The sleigh, as always, has been done to perfection. Who could do better than the elves of the North Pole? You ensure that nothing has gone horribly wrong. Just what's needed.
Hooray!
So far, one of us caught a reindeer, and 2 of us did nothing.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's see.
Weirdly enough, Jolly has the least amount of choices.
Yeah, they're kind of eaten up.
Yeah.
This one is speedy and creative, your other 2 best stats.
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with attach reindeer. I think I should
If
be
I
good there.
caught Prancer and you fuck this up, I swear to God.
The reindeer are getting antsy. Help wrangle them. He has now lost the other 7 reindeer. You jump into action as the reindeer play one last time before heading out for their yearly duty. They're not trying to avoid going out for the eve, so much as letting out any pent-up energy and anxiety before they do so. Can't fault
Mood.
them for that. After a reasonable amount of time, you and the other elves manage to wrangle the 7 remaining reindeer. Your empathy helps Christmas.
Hooray!
Aww. It's hard to believe another Christmas Eve is over. It's been a long 2 months, but no matter the outcome, we'd never trade them for the world. All that matters is that we did this together and that we enjoyed ourselves as we did so. This year, however,
That's
What's gonna be the-
foreboding.
went off without a hitch.
Yay!
Krampus was
Oh.
never able to figure out where the naughty and nice list was this year because somebody saved the day. Cha.
Shut up.
That's me. That's all me. I just want to point out, I give myself, you got to give yourself credit in this industry or nobody notices and then you get passed over for promotions. Ensuring all the children of the world will still be getting a present from Santa. Even though that seems like the status quo, an incredible amount of effort went into ensuring this Christmas would be a wonderful one. When everything is done right, the children will never know if you've done anything at all. Merry Christmas, everyone. Wow, only I get a shout out. Fuck all you guys. Next week is all about reflection and one last chance to enjoy ourselves before we snooze for 10 months. There's another week. You begin to notice a snugness to your outfits, not from the holiday treats, but all that
Excuse me?
weight you've
Rock
been
hard.
lifting because you're fucking jacked.
Oh, this is Bird Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Wanting to give yourself a Christmas present, you stroll down to the clothing shop and realize nothing quite fits an elf of your physique. This
Oh God,
won't
what have
do.
you done?
You spend the rest of your time until hibernation designing outfits for a more muscular elf.
It's...
It's Abercrombie and Fitch for elves.
Yeah.
Yep.
You drop your designs off at the clothing shop on your way to sleep. Next
It
year, you're
burns
gonna look
down.
fabulous. This is me. While everyone else was celebrating, a familiar laugh filled your ears. You go home early, only to find a black cloud waiting for you inside.
Oh God.
We have
It's going to invite you
failed.
into the Avengers Initiative.
We have failed, it whispers. The cloud engulfs you, and before long your laugh mirrors its. All becomes clear. Next year you will not fail.
God damn
Oh
it,
my
keep got
God.
possessed.
How do you recognize people from behind?
This is
I think this
Effie.
is Effie.
It's Effie?
Yeah.
This is
'Cause of
me,
the
I
scarf.
think, yeah.
Oh, the blonde hair.
Yeah.
No one can deny it's been a great year. The holiday celebrations have been a bit on the rambunctious side, but that's okay. This is why every year the cleanup crew is randomly recruited to make sure the North Pole is squeaky clean for hibernation. This year your number is called. You report for duty a couple of days after Christmas. As you look around the North Pole, twinges of regret flash by.
Jeez.
Did you stick that gum under the bench? Who tried watering the flowers with soda? By the time hibernation rolls around, you're exhausted. New Year's really made things worse. You drift off to sleep knowing you'll think twice before trying to gleefully start an ice cream ball fight again.
Yes. Don't you try to fuck me again.
And there's Brian. As you celebrate through the streets on Christmas, you accidentally collide with an elderly elf.
Oh no!
He
Just be getting arrested for manslaughter, yes.
He snarls at you and mutters an incantation you can't quite make out. The next morning, you go to meet with your family as you'd planned, only to find everyone at the North Pole is celebrating Christmas again. Everyone seems baffled when you insist Christmas was yesterday.
Oh no!
Am I in a time loop?
Not wanting to be a humbug, you go along with the revelries. The next day it happens again, and again the next day, and even the day after that. Everyone loves Christmas, but it only comes once a year. Finally, one Christmas afternoon, some weeks later, you spot the elderly elf you collide with on this year's first Christmas. This year's first Christmas, oh no. You introduce yourself and spend some time with him. He still mostly mutters. After a while, you explain what's been going on and ask if he can help. He mutters another incantation under his breath, and the next day seems to finally be the day after Christmas. You're a few minutes late meeting up with your family, but you've never been so happy to not have to celebrate Christmas for another year.
Was that the entire plot of Groundhog Day in the ending?
Wow.
It really was a time loop.
What the fuck was this? I want to do another round.
It's already 8:40.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
You've literally never lasted that long.
At some point, I would like to do another round, though, because this game was shockingly fun.
Okay.
What we can do now is we can show Brian Yogg, which is significantly shorter.
Oh yeah, we could do Yogg in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Good job, Gallon Fress, or whatever.
It says the Yogg and Monster Prom
real
and the thank
plugins work.
yous.
God damn it.
Not the Unreal plugins. Oops, it's gone.